Oh well, today's video is not going to go as planned, but I want to show you what I found, finally. Let me turn you around. Right there's the anvil. Been sitting for a while, it's not been used. Give me a sec, I'll be right back. I'm back. I also located some other stuff. Got this. Got this. Got this. Got this. I think there was only 4, but let's check and see. Yep, that was it. It was only 4. Now this is something I was working on before. It was a pair of pliers. Still needs a little bit of work. I got to do the... What I'm going to wind up doing is flattening these out just a tad more. Hopefully they won't crack on me like my others did, or the rebar did. So I'm not going to get it as hot, but I'm going to get it so I can actually work it, but it won't go, basically it won't crack all the way through or split or whatever you want to call it. But we'll see. And there's storms coming where I'm at, so I don't want to get out there and get everything gathered up and get out there and then it just start pouring down rain and just ruin everything, so I'm not going to do that. So I'll wait till one of the better days, but that's so you can actually bend stuff with this. I mean, it's a pencil, but you can see the gist of it. Put it in, just kind of bend stuff around. You can do your loops and stuff like that. You can use this to cut stuff if you want to cut it or whatever. Take it down a little bit and like you go and you fold your knives or swords or stuff like that, and you fold it and stuff like that. This, you can go in and you can round stuff off and stuff like that with this one. Same with this one, you can round stuff off and make what you want to make with this. Plus I got the anvil, which you saw. But what I wanted to do with the pine is still, the middle core of it is going to stay wet because it's pine. It's got all the pine resin in the middle of it. And it's probably maybe, could be at least like 16 inches around or more. So it's that, and it's like 4 or 5 foot tall. And getting it from where it is to where I want it is not going to happen by me without throwing my back out. And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to have to figure out some different way to get it set up, maybe where it is. So, well, my Jeep is right in the front yard, and it's right by where my Jeep is. And I got my roll bars on my Jeep and stuff. So I'm going to take an engine hoist I have, hook it to my Jeep, hook it to the tree trunk or whatever I want to use or part of it, and kind of drag it in and get it so it's, see, it's like this right now, and I want to take it out and get it like this. If I can get it like that and I can pick it up so it's standing straight up, I can actually do some other here and there with it and just move that stuff out there. Put my anvil right on top of it, screw my anvil in and all that, wrap the chain around it and all that kind of good stuff. So I got these, I got that going, and I can do my foraging and stuff like that. Now, as far as my renaming my channel goes, I'm still going to rename my channel, but I'm going to do I got a different photo in mind for the photo picture of it. And I tried doing it for the back banner of it, but it's too big for that back banner. So I'm going to have to figure out how to make it small enough so it'll actually fit on that banner. And that's why I got what's in this box. So let's do a little mail opening. How about that? Which I need new blades for this because it's dull. And the worst thing to have in life is a dull knife. Or one of these dull, because you're more apt to cut yourself that way. It's a stylus pen. Let's hope it's the right kind. I hope it is. It's supposed to work for the iPad Pro. Yep, iPad Pro. 2018 to 2025. And my iPad is a newer model, so it should work on it. But that's to do my, like the banner and stuff like that and the rename of the channel. But, I mean, Shannon IHC is just, I mean, it's blah. It's yeah. So, I'm going to, once you see this video, or actually for the cover, you're going to see the new name of the channel. And then after it gets on, hopefully you guys will like it. I hope. And we'll go from there and see if I can figure out the picture side of it and see if I can do a banner of it and stuff and keep my photo there and maybe add something to it a little bit. Maybe jazz that up a little bit and see what you guys think. But I got that going and stuff. But I got my stuff set up. I just got to work out. I kept trying to figure out, I'm going to do that pine anyhow, probably, and move it down and maybe set up something right there if I want to at some point. But I'm also going to improvise by my welding table, where my welding table's set up. Since I can't buy a stand for that anvil, I'm just going to create one, which I'm very good at. So you'll see that video. Hopefully, if the thunderstorms are gone and not going to be a while or whatever, it's not going to rain me out or anything like that, you'll see that one tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. If not, you'll see it at some point when it's not going to rain, or maybe I'll do one in the morning or something like that, so it's not like in the afternoon or evening or whatever. But this is going to work, help me with my channel, the channel art I want to do and stuff like that. And I've had people offer me to do channel art for me and pay buku bucks, and oh, it's gonna cost you so much money. I'm not about that. If I'm gonna do it, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna create it myself, because it's far more personal and favorable if you do it yourself and don't pay somebody else to do it. If it's coming from the heart, that's gonna get me the subscribers I want, and that's gonna go good from there. But I had who was it? It was actually, hold on, let me find that comment. And actually, he will be named, because I'll say his name, at least his YouTube name. Personal stuff, I don't say that on anybody, even if I know it. So let's go like this. Let me find out. Let me see if I can actually see. Let me find that comment. But he gave me a good idea on that. Let's say, well, not basically channel art, but renaming my channel. And I appreciate it. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Oh, okay, rebrand. This comes from @CrankGod. He said, rebuild could be pretty interesting. If you're going to have art created for your brand new logo, try creating it yourself and not using AI. That way it really shows more creativity and passion. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to create it myself. Some of it is going to be how can I put it? It's going to be the effects of something. So I'm not good at drawing or anything like that, but I wish I really was really good at drawing, because then I'd create all my channel art that way. But maybe it's something I'll get into, and maybe I can get into it with this in my iPad and just draw it myself on how I want it to look. Maybe see patterns and stuff like that, and see what kind of pattern I want to make or whatever on that. And, oh, sorry, I got into that for a second. You know, the ADD and ADHD, yeah. So let me just turn that way. All right. So I got my stuff gathered up. I got my forging stuff. Now, I'm going to wind up trying to figure out a way to set up both my other coal forges. I've got my little knife forge you saw, which is actually right down here. Which is this one right here. Then I got the other long black one, which is actually too heavy for me to carry in here and hold up. But I'm gonna have that one too, and I got enough coal or whatever, and I just got to figure out the air part of it on either. I got like blow dryers and stuff like that I can use on low and high and get stuff going and stuff like that. But with this one, it's pretty small, but my other one's a little bit bigger, and I can do more in it. But the fastest way for me to do any forging would be my knife forge. With the propane, it gets hot quick, and I don't have to sit there a half hour, 45 minutes, an hour, and just get everything going where it's really going good, and just keep going. And everything keeps going like that. So, I mean, I'm going to do stuff with the coal forging and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I am going to do that. But I just want to set it up, because it's probably going to be more in like late fall, early winter, when it gets colder and stuff like that. That's when I'm going to get that and get that coal forge going and stuff like that. And I can make stuff out of the bolts I have and stuff like that. So I was thinking about doing my channel art like that and making it like forging it and stuff like that on what I want. But you'll see when I show you. I'm going to do a cover video of my logo and what the name of the channel is going to be. And you're going to see that's going to be hard for me to do out of bolts. I would need like a full piece or something like that to kind of make that kind of stuff. So, or bigger pieces per se on making that kind of stuff like that. But I'm not gonna. Like I said, some of it will be AI to begin with. On it's basically the effects will be that, but not the brand and channel name itself. That won't be. That's gonna be all by me, all by my hand. That's gonna be done by me. Just the effects and stuff like that are gonna be added into it on what I want to do, but I don't know how it's going to look on the photo part of it, on what I do, but you'll see that in my cover videos of that, and then I'll get better and better. Maybe once I start getting going and getting more subscribers and stuff like that, I'm working on stuff this winter, fall and winter. Maybe I'll get up there where I can actually start getting paid. Then once that happens, I'll be able to go in and maybe find someone like is really good at editing stuff and stuff like that, and maybe they can edit some good videos, or maybe someone that will actually do good for me and not go in and try to make a mockery out of what I do. I don't want that. I'd rather have somebody that's for me and can do that good do the good editing and stuff like that, on editing the videos together and stuff like that. Or basically I'll have the money to go in and actually take a course on it and do it all myself, or just learn from doing it. get a better computer system, get me a big desktop, give me a better laptop or something like that. I mean, I got a good laptop, but it don't have all the programs and stuff I want. So I'll have to be better programming and stuff like that I want on this editing stuff and all this kind of good stuff, right? Learn how to use it better and stuff like that. But since it's going to be storming here at some point, so I'll get into basically the foraging on the foraging instead of get my other stuff built, get my anvil on top of it, get it secured, get the chain wrapped around it, which I'll actually film, so you'll actually see me do that. But I'm gonna do that, probably the faster version of that. Then you'll see everything, but it'll be quicker doing it. But I may have to wait a little bit. I may have to get, because I got some bagged concrete, but I may have to wait. If I can't break all that up, I may have enough that will work, so I can actually secure what I want to do for that anvil stand or anvil post setup, and go from there on that kind of stuff. But I've got like 16 minutes here, doing like a 25 minute video, something like that. But I've got all my tools. I've got my cutter, my this for my shapes. I've got these. I've got this. I'm gonna wind up doing something with. And it said go in. I'll have to wear gloves because this will get hot. But I can go in. I can grab I can go in and I can grab rebar and stuff like that and hold rebar out. Get that, and I may wind up buying a set of tongs and stuff like that are already done, and just do it that way. That way, they're already done. They're already ready to go, so I don't have to forage them out or anything like that. Then once I get going on everything and start learning more and more and more about foraging, then I can go in and I can make my own stuff, my own foraging tools. Like this is just go in. I'm just gonna create my own. It's not like making it from scratch. I mean, it's something that's already been done. But I'll go in and I'll shape this out and stuff like that to hold everything like that. And to basically just do it that way, or even take like a pair of these, flatten these out so I can hold it like that too and take it out. But I'd rather do it with something like this or a little longer, because these aren't really long enough. But if I wear gloves, I'm fine. Basically just I got a lot of bolts and stuff like that I'll try making stuff out of. If I'd like to do draw knives, or maybe something I can start making that I can actually sell. Like make some draw knives out of some of them, make other hunting knives out of some of them, make just kind of different things out of them, and see what I can make and see what I can come up with, and see maybe I can basically start my own online store or whatever, and just sell products like that, and maybe do something like that at some point on this journey, and just start doing stuff like that, and just make it like that. Because I mean, I'll basically I would have actually better gun content if I had more property. Because I don't want to actually start going and start shooting, because I've got houses all around me. I don't want to start shooting on something bigger or whatever, and it mess up and it take out and it go through somebody's house or something like that. God forbid. That's why I haven't been doing anything on my AR-15 or anything like that. 22 wise, yes, but what I had set up back there, I'm going to take down, and I'm going to do something else with the wood, which will be the stand for the anvil, which you'll actually see probably tomorrow. I'll start working on that. Well, no, it won't be tomorrow though, because I've got that vet appointment for Max tomorrow. So it's gonna be I'm gonna have to keep an eye on him for a while, and try to keep him calm enough, and hopefully everything will work out so he's not excited and he'll stay calm. And I'll have to keep an eye on him too, so I may wind up figuring some other video out or something like that besides that, because I've got that, and I got to keep an eye on him so he don't start playing or anything like that, or jumping around or whatever. Because once the heartworm treatment starts, stuff goes in, it kills the heartworms. But if they start getting excited or stuff like that and start playing or whatever, jumping or running or whatever, that could break one of them up, and it'll block the blood flow to his heart, and then then there's nothing I can do. It'll be quick. So I got to keep him calm enough for him not to do that. So I may do some talking videos, or maybe work on my channel art and stuff like that, and then try that and see if that works. That's something I can do with my channel art and stuff like that. And just make it fun. Just make it mine, you know? Kind of make it personal and make it, and have passion about it. Instead of just having AI do it and say, okay, well, there you go. There it is. From me. No, it wasn't from me. It's from AI. My stuff's going to come from me. My logo for my channel will be mine. My name of my channel is mine. Not Shannon IHC, different whatever name I come up with, which I'm hoping you're gonna like. And it's all about stuff I'm gonna start doing with my channel. It's basically creating. Let that be a little clue to maybe what my name's gonna be, what the channel name's gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go get my iPad and start working on that kind of my logo and stuff like that. But I just thought I'd jump on here with like a 20-minute video or over, let you know what's going on, let you know what I found, and I can hook up, and then I'll go from there. So my recording will get better on that, because I'm gonna set this up. I'm gonna set my camera up so it'll go onto the anvil and be a little like a close-up of that, and kind of get it so I can turn it on, start recording, and do all my stuff. But this won't be on. Let's say, it'll be on when I do the anvil stuff or whatever. But I don't have a remote for it, so I can't do it that way. But on my phone, I can. So this may be the one I use to watch me and something or whatever. I'll figure it out as I go. It may be my phone doing it, because it'll be a lot faster that way. And this will just be on my anvil and stuff like that, and I can cut everything out and keep this plugged up so it's on power instead of just battery. That way it's on power, and it'll stay powered up, and it'll stay recording unless I run out of stuff on my card. Then I'll have to change my card out or whatever. So I'll have to keep an eye on that too. I want to get one of the better cameras, or the bigger, the better cameras, more expensive ones that you can do more memory on them. That way they'll keep going instead of having a small memory. But I don't know how high I can get this up for memory. I'm gonna have to check it out, because I do have other memory cards somewhere. But as of right now, I don't know where. But I know they're in here somewhere. Right here. I've got the memory cards up to... That'll go in there. I have this one, which is 512 megabytes, I think it is. It's megabytes, right? Well, it's 512. It's got a lot of memory. I don't know if this will actually work in my camera or not. I've got that, and I've got 256, I think. Yeah, I've got that and 256. Because right now all I got in my camera is 32. So I'm gonna try one of the 256 to see if I can get it to work in there. And if it'll work in there, I'll be good to go. But it's going on 25 minutes, but I'll get my stuff going and stuff like that. It's going to storm, so I don't want to go out there and start stuff now. But you're one of a kind. You're blessed. So bless those in need. Thank you all. I hope you all have a blessed night. Y'all stay blessed. Thank you.